are so excited about today because we are flying over the backcountry of San Diego. We're in Fallbrook to be exact, and of course we are here with Aaron, a superstar agent. When you're talking luxury, you're talking Aaron, and you're also talking Kelly, who we'll see in just a bit once we land the helicopter over at the private airport here in the community. But Aaron, talk about the area. Of course, we're flying over the home. What do you love about all this going on?
You know, the oak trees are immense. They're just drive into the property and it just covers. The property is so beautiful. 3-bedroom, 3-bath, over 4,000 square feet. Just breathtaking. Then you go to the outside, you've got this pool that's like a pond. Just want to sit in the back, drink some wine, have your friends over, and just enjoy it. We also have 9 wineries in Fallbrook. Obviously, we're 30 minutes away from Temecula with over 40 wineries there. So we're close to anything possible, all different kinds of wine.
Now, I love Fallbrook because you're pretty much 30 to 45 minutes away from everything.
Yes.
Whether you want to go to the mountains, whether you want to go to the beach, but then here also in this community you have some great golf courses. What is it about the community of Fallbrook that you feel brings so many great buyers here, because there is a big luxury market here?
Fallbrook's known as the Friendly Village. It's just a great, quaint little town with so many things to do. 30 minutes to Oceanside, you got the ocean. 30 minutes to the wineries, you got the wineries. But inside Fallbrook, it's a little small town, but it has so much to offer. Great mom and pop restaurants, great Italian food, great Mexican food. Everyone is kind of like Cheers. Everyone knows your name. But it's a good thing because we're all there for each other. We've got casinos here. A lot of entertainment.
Well, as we land here, I want to first thank you for a great flight, and we get to meet Kim, one of the owners of KSA, as well as get to the home and meet Kelly and take a look around. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
All right, Kelly, here we are.
I made it.
Great
Finally.
to see you.
Landed, yeah.
We landed. We are here at the home. Tell us about this property.
This is just a really solid country home. It's 4,000 square feet, 4 bedroom, 2 bath, 2 master suites, fully landscaped. Listen, you hear a noise? Nothing, 0. Yet we're 2.5 miles from the freeway.
Check out this room behind us.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about this space.
This is just kind of a grand room. It overlooks the landscape gardens. This is the heart of the home right here. Yeah.
Now with the fireplace behind us here, I mean, just in the winter, this would be a great place to congregate with the family. And one thing that I love is just these massive vaulted ceilings here. Being here in the master retreat, I'm looking behind you, and you got all the greenery, that whole backyard that we're going to get to experience in just a bit. But then here in the retreat itself, you have a massive bed, and I can feel the breeze coming in through that back door there.
Yeah, exactly. And the property extends quite a bit that way. But yeah, this would be another little like sitting area off of the master bedroom, which is super nice. The thing about the master suite here is it's away from the house. You can have your kids upstairs. You can have the grandparents across the hall, and you've got this big master suite. You've got 2 walk-in closets, a beautiful corner spot for the tub.
If you want relaxation, if you want to take a break from the busy world, this is where you want to do it in.
So, Ty, this is the kitchen. This is one of my favorite features of the house. One of the things that you'll notice is that you could be sitting here working in the prep area and actually watch TV. Look, by the way, I mentioned this property has 14 fruit trees, so these lemons are right off the tree.
And while you talk about the kitchen, can I make some fresh lemonade?
Have at it, man. So what we got here is we've actually got a real nice breakfast nook. Seats 6 people right now. The water that comes out of the sink is the reverse osmosis, so this is just really a healthy way to live.
Very nice. And I don't want to interrupt because you're doing a great job, but I gotta say Martha Stewart has nothing on me. I'm just kidding. What do you say we pour a glass here and we head out to the backyard? First off, cheers.
Cheers to you too.
Wow, I did a great job. I'm not gonna pat myself on the back, I'll let you do it. Very nice. Talk about the backyard here.
What I want to mention is, I mean, just where we sit, it's completely green. He spared no expense on the landscaping. But what I think is one of the coolest features, it's a 26,000 gallon freshwater swimming pond. This is a newer alternative than the traditional old, built-in pools. This is where the family would come and barbecue. It's just so quiet, it's so green. Did I mention that this house is also zoned for horses, so you could have up to 4 horses. Also, He did something pretty cool. He built a dirt track that goes through undulations, through the trees and all that down there. So for kids who have bikes or whatever, they can play around on that. Over here, the owner installed a 400-gallon cistern that collects rainwater. When it rains hard, it fills up literally in minutes. So you got 400 gallons of fresh water.
And one of the very special things about the home that we got to remind everybody is that there is absolutely no electricity bill,
right?
Because you have solar here. How many solar panels was it again?
It's 32 panels. It's 1.4 kilowatts of power. And in fact, for those Tesla owners out there, he's actually got his own Tesla charging station in his garage.
This is a place that you want to come, you want to hang out. I want to thank you for a great day.
Thank you, Tom.
You're the man.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to jump in here, but before we do that, we'll close out the segment with the cheers, and I'll see you again soon.
Thank you again. Thank you.
Drew, here we are. Great to see you again.
See you again, Ty.
And of course, we are headed to your newest listing in Valley Center. But before we get there to the home, just talk about Valley Center in general.
Absolutely. I'll start with the Lawrence Welk Golf Course. It's been around for quite some time. The greens are always great. The public is open to use the course as well, which is always a plus.
Not to mention the pools and the massages and the food.
Everything. The spas, everything. The restaurants. It's just fantastic. It's a 5-minute drive from the location of the property, and it's really gold for anybody who's looking to have extended family come and stay with them.
It's gold. I like that. Who doesn't like gold?
Gold. Everybody loves gold. I mean, platinum. I'll take platinum.
There we go. I'll take one of each.
Yeah, that'll work.
This is the backcountry, really, of San Diego, and the backcountry of San Diego offers so much, from the dirt biking to the ATV, yet you are still so close to the beach and everything. Now, just as we arrive to the home here, I mean, wow, check out that pool.
I love seeing this bird's eye view of these homes because it really helps give you, the feel of how massive of a property it truly is. This home is unique. It's very unique because it was a vision by its current owner. He worked with a local architect to actually have that vision come to life. The elevation of the pool sits above the entrance to the driveway. The water overflows over the edge, so as you're pulling up the driveway, you can actually see the water falling off the edge of the pool. The current owner does have a parcel that's adjacent to the home filled with fully producing Hass avocados. He produces anywhere upwards of 100,000 pounds a year.
Very nice. Well, what do you say we land the helicopter, we get in there, we experience and explore this home, meet your co-listing agent, and have some fun?
Sounds good. Let's get it done.
All right, and here we are, home sweet home. Guys, flying over this property was amazing, but now that we are here on solid ground, talk a little bit about what you love about this property.
Well, clearly just the drive up, the landscape around it. Coming inside is just spectacular. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, just under 4,500 square feet. Pure luxury all the way around.
Everywhere you look, you get that rural feel. It does feel like you're in Lake Tahoe, that you're waiting for the snow to come down and then turn the fireplace on and enjoy the warmth. But this place is epic. I mean, everything around the property is just homey and feels great.
So Drew, we're gonna catch up with you in a bit and tour the pool and the whole outside area. Jamie, are you ready to take a look around? All right, Jamie, so here we are. What does the upstairs encompass?
This room itself is a great just sitting area. It has its own private balcony out here with a massive view of the avocado grove behind us. Another thing I really love about up here is there's these two Romeo and Juliet balconies just out here with private doors as well.
What do you say we step outside under the sun? And here we are yet again, back outside.
Yep.
Talk a little bit about this space.
Well, what I love about this is this archway right here. Just the detail. It just adds that little bit extra of, thoughtfulness to this home. And then you got the view of the backyard.
And here we are in the kitchen, Jamie. What a beautiful space. Talk about what's going on in here.
Well, look around. We got 2 islands, 2 sinks. It's a dream chef's kitchen, right? Connected here to this beautiful family room. One thing that's really unique about this kitchen is all the stonework you see around here and also on the other side of this island came directly from this property when they built. It was quarried from here and they incorporated it into the interior of the home.
And as we come back here into the gigantic living room, you move the couch and you have a ballroom.
Exactly, right?
And I could tell you want to dance.
Yes.
Are you ready to see the master retreat?
Let's go. Everything about this room too is totally custom. Again, the fireplace, the ceilings, this view out here on the side. It's like having your own little private resort right out your bedroom doors.
Now, Jamie, let's flow back here into the master bath.
This is like being in a resort. I mean, look at the tub here, the view. If you notice, even the custom oval windows, it goes all the way through. If you step into the shower, it's like you're outside. There's a huge skylight even in the shower.
And the privacy that this home offers. Jamie, now that we are here in the backyard, talk about what you love about this area right off the master retreat.
For one, this huge oak tree right here. The shade is phenomenal. It's hot out, we don't feel hot. We got our chairs up here, we can go kick back.
And be underneath the stars at night. And I mean, you could be out here trying to count the shooting stars and you would just keep counting. I love the home. You are phenomenal.
Thank you.
Rockstar agent. I'm gonna go meet up with Drew and then the homeowner, and I will see you again soon.
Okay.
Drew.
Ty.
Good to see you. Yes, home is phenomenal. Talk about this space. What do you love? I mean, I'm looking at the pool. I'm hoping you don't push me in, but then again, I wouldn't quite mind it.
The home also has a natural waterfall. So in the winter months when we start to get rainfall, that water starts to flow down the mountain and your backyard turns into just this peaceful area that you can just enjoy. That continues out to the creek and there's a bridge on the side of the home that you can actually walk over as that water is flowing underneath you.
Other than that, you also have a casita as well.
That's correct. So the casita is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, and it's a perfect space for any visiting family member or friends that decide to come in and enjoy this property for what it is.
Drew, I want to thank you for a great day out here. I'm going to go meet up with the homeowners, and I will see you again soon.
Sounds good.
We are now joined by the lucky owner of this amazing estate here. You built this home as your dream home. Talk a little bit about what it was like putting this together.
It was a labor of love. There's a saying that you want to live where the avocados grow because they can't take it too hot and they can't take it too cold. Our shopping is Bonsall, which is real close. And of course, access to the freeway is less than a mile to the freeway. And we're located well in terms of traffic going north. There's 1, 2, 3 golf courses probably within a mile.
We invite all of you to come live the Valley Center lifestyle, have some fun underneath the sun. You cannot beat this pool. I think I might need to jump in it. But first, I want to thank you for having us out.
Thanks for coming.
Of course, a big thank you to Drew, your lovely wife, Jamie. Everything's been phenomenal today, and I don't think I'm leaving. Can I stay?
No problem.
I'm staying.
As long as you want.
Alrighty, Scott, good to see you.
Yeah.
And of course, everybody, we are here flying over Rancho Santa Fe, one of the most prestigious areas to live in the world. And we're approaching one of your amazing listings on the market, about $18 million.
$18 million bucks.
Looking down on it, what separates this home from all the other ones in the covenant here of Rancho Santa Fe?
It is 12 acres, but it's 12 usable acres. You have a tennis court, basketball court, you have sand volleyball court, you have the barn. It's just, there's so many amenities of this property, and it's so well maintained. We did a huge event recently. We put a glass top stage on the pool, and we actually got to show these buyers, this is what it's like to entertain at a property of this size. You can fit up to 40 cars on the property. It's on 12 acres of land, 2 parcels with 2 separate gated security entrances. It's 7 bedrooms, 14 bathrooms, 12,417 square feet. So it's got a water slide in the backyard. There's just so many things there.
In just a few moments here, we're going to be landing at Lake Hodges and then taking a car back to the home to really experience everything.
Yeah.
And of course, this is the Scripps family that own this property, and they're very well known throughout the world. Talk a little bit about the family and what they've enjoyed about this property.
You know, they built this house to raise the kids. They are the most fun, friendly, loving family. Give back to the community in any opportunity that they can. And they built a true paradise.
You are looking to live the equestrian lifestyle. The nice thing about this home is that you do have the equestrian facilities.
It's like, it is literally the Ralph Lauren magazine cover for barns.
Very nice.
I mean, outstanding.
How far are you from the racetrack? And then separately, how far are you from downtown, the heart of the city?
I would say downtown's probably about 45 minutes in bad traffic. If you drive like me, you could probably get there in 30, 35.
Stay off the roads with Scott's driving. And here, of course, we're approaching Lake Hodges. You can come out here, you can fish, you can hike, you can bring the horses. So as we touch down here, Scott, I want to thank you for a great aerial tour. Let's go jump in the car and we'll head back up to the property.
Sounds good.
Here we are at what is basically a resort. What do you love most now that we're here on solid ground?
It's really difficult to say what I love most about this house because I get so excited to show it. There's so many great features. Crestron Home Automation is the brain of the property, and it runs everything from security cameras to lighting, to the HVAC systems, to the pool, to the spa, to the water slide. Anything that you can do with this property with a button is all controlled from an iPad or a smartphone. All of these beams were locally handcrafted custom beams. If you look at the mitered edges, the way that the beams meet, it wasn't your typical just stack them on top and throw a brace on. Every single little detail was thought about. All the way down to the limestone heated floors here with these hard blonde pine inserts. Kathy Gilchrist Colmar is my co-listing agent. We took this property over. It truly just has everything that you want in a home. Elevator, heated floors, 7 different climate zones. So let's head down over here, which is the guest suite wing and the library and the executive office are. So we have limestone heated floors in here and then mahogany paneled coppered ceilings in here. And it's a really cozy, intimate little setting here. This is the executive office in here. When I was doing the remodel of the property, I was like, oh, that's really cool, they collect airplanes. Nope, that happens to be their airplanes. So this is the guest suite wing, and it's essentially a granny flat of its own. You have your little wet bar over there, dual-sided fireplace. It has its own private wraparound balcony, 2 large storage closets on either side, as well as the walk-in bathroom there, and vintage cloud tub. Up here is the formal dining area as you step up in from the library. It's 12 people you can fit at that table. So if you only have 10 friends, you gotta find 2 more.
And bam, as we walk into the kitchen here, great space.
So we got Japanese ash cabinets. Over there we have the Viking range, dual oven, and behind you we have 2 induction ovens, microwave, as well as 2 dishwashers.
And we gotta remind everybody that this is a smart home. It's what everybody's looking for these days.
These are all electronic printing windows, so if you push the button right here, it'll actually open up the windows and bring a cool down draft.
We have found paradise, and everything has been thought of here in this home.
I like to call this the California room. So with California being 80 degrees most of the time, the indoor-outdoor dining experience is something that you can't do everywhere. In the wintertime, these floors are actually heated as well. So if you get a little chilly, you can warm it up. And then behind you, those doors actually completely close, and it closes this in to make it its own room. So this is the center courtyard in between both wings of the house. Barbecue area, a nice koi pond down there. Nice little fire pit area where you can make your s'mores at nighttime.
Love it.
And then to the very back side of the property is the grass area. So if you've got kids, if you like to play ball, you know, throw the football, kick the soccer ball. I don't do sports, so I wouldn't do that. But if you do, you
I'll
can.
I'll show you.
So right here at the very end of the right wing, and that is the laundry facilities in there, as well as the maid's quarters. Maid's quarters is a beautiful room. It's ensuite, has its own full bathroom built in, and its own climate-controlled flooring.
Very nice. Are they hiring?
I get the job first. So here we are in the left wing, and I'll point out a couple features here. One, this is another one of the 14 bathrooms, but you'll notice here, this door was shaved in a rounded finish, so it matches the rounded wall.
When you walk in here, Scott, I think we just have to stop, pause, let everybody enjoy this, and really take all this in, because there is a lot going on here in this room.
You can even see the speakers that are above the bed. Unless you point them out, most people don't notice that. Again, climate-controlled floors here. We have blackout shades. There's a lot of sun in San Diego, so if you need to black your room out, you actually can, and it does get pitch black in here. The home is actually equipped with a button called Party, and that Party button turns on the pool, the water slide, it turns on the jets, turns on all the lights, the right features, the music starts playing.
So when you hit Party, it literally turns the house into an eventful type of place.
Like that. Bidet and toilet, full walk-in shower with a steam function on it, and a jacuzzi tub. Blinds in here are also all electronic to marble heated floors.
We also have the skylights, just letting that natural light flow into the property.
As you can see, this gym is big enough to house, you know, those Bowflex multiple, I don't also go to the gyms, but those multiple function machines, it's big enough to house that here. That though, I mean, I would work out if that was my view.
You know, I gotta sit here and try it out, because you got the pool, you got the palm trees. I'm sold.
I think you just lost 5 pounds.
I just lost 5 pounds, boom! Oh, and this is what I'm talking about, Scott. This is where Ty Hines continues to dominate in pool. So we have to have a game coming up. But before we do that, Scott, in your words, give us this room.
The storage in this room is enough to open your own storage facility. It's big open space in here. If you look up on the ceiling, you'll notice that they have an actual bamboo ceiling. Around the corner on that side, there is the hidden 500 bottle wine cellar.
Well, Scott, it is a tradition in the show. We have to have a friendly game of pool. First ball in wins, Scott.
See, this is a trick.
Ow! Oh! Oh!
I think I won twice.
Great game.
So over here we have the full bar where they have utilized this space perfectly. We have 2 full fridges down here, dishwasher, filtered water. We have a kegerator, keg fridge down here. We have an ice maker. We have liquor cabinets, and we have 6 trash cans over there that are all pull out. So if you want to throw a huge party, you're not always having to empty the trash constantly. Welcome to your resort backyard.
The great outdoors, Rancho Santa Fe style.
This honestly is probably one of my favorite spots of this house. It truly looks like a resort. I mean, look at the lush landscaping. This is a beach entry pool. The pool is so big that the cleaning system in the pool is little jets that are evenly dispersed throughout, and they pop up and they spray higher pressured water. We have diving rocks at 7 feet deep. We've got a 22-person hot tub over there. You know, nice little water feature, so you can sit here and have a nice glass of wine. You can sit over there cozy next to the fire. This property was designed for many reasons, and one of those reasons was to entertain not small groups of people. I really wanted to showcase how you can throw a real event at this property. We put a glass top stage over the pool with massive lighting system, sound system. We had neighbors down the 10 estates away that were like, oh, we're drinking wine, listening to your concert. Like, it was amazing. Out here we have the, I call it the pool house. It's a full bathroom over there. We have a sauna. We have a washer and dryer specifically for all the pool stuff. That way you're not having to schlep all of your towels and bathing suits up there. We have a full outdoor kitchen with a oven, with the stove, the cooktop, fridge, freezer combo, dishwasher, everything. So you literally could cook a complete meal out here and entertain without having to go all the way back up into the real kitchen.
Being out here puts another smile on your face. You're enjoying your time, you're enjoying your friends, your family, the events that you're throwing, whether they're daytime or whether they're nighttime, and you're grilling. This is the ultimate entertainer's dream paradise.
So you're probably thinking, this is everything. You're wrong. There's more. There's a lot more. But first off, let's get to the water slide. Now it truly does feel like you're at a resort. If it didn't already, which it should have, this is one of my favorite features of the house. But this water slide pumps out about 5 to 8 gallons of water per second.
You really are gonna have the whole community over. I was saying it earlier, but now we're just cementing that.
All right, so we're gonna head on over to the tennis court and optional basketball courts. We got the observation deck down here. Below the railing is actually a bunch of storage for tennis rackets, balls, basketballs, and the cleaning equipment for the court. Nice little seating area over here if you want to have some lunch while you're watching little sports. That concludes pretty much the house. We're gonna head on over, jump in the gator, and then tour the rest of the grounds, the barn, and the sand volleyball court, as well as the 3-horse saloon.
And I've learned not to challenge you in anything, so no volleyball.
A full riding ring here. Instead of taking off to exit the property, we're going to turn left and go on up here. So right here, obviously we have a giant open area where you can play lots of games. I don't like to watch sports, period. So as long as there's a tilapia and some tilapia, then I think we're good.
So you need you're gonna say you want a bar right here.
Oh, look, there's actually one right in there.
Fair, let's go take a look then.
Welcome to the front cover magazine Ralph Lauren barn. I mean, this is a state-of-the-art barn. It's got, electronic watering meters where you can see how much each horse is drinking. There are high-definition cameras in every one of the stalls. You can monitor the horses from the Crestron panels at the house. We have a saloon, we've got the feed rooms, we've got commercial laundry facilities, tack room, another feed room, indoor washing station, and we got 6 stalls, and we do have 4 beautiful, amazing horses here.
Just when you thought you've seen it all, boom.
So this is the 3-horse saloon, the live edge countertops. We have a oven back there. We've got Sub-Zero fridge freeze combo. Microwave behind that painting. If you actually click power on the Crestron panel, it'll raise up that painting, and there's a flat screen TV behind there. We have a full bathroom in there with a actual shower. So if you're playing volleyball, you're over here having a barbecue, or you go riding and you need to take a quick shower before you head on up to the main house, you can do that.
I think we've seen it all today. I don't know what else you can put on a property. You guys have the Infinity Edge pools, the smart home features, tons of barbecues, 14 bathrooms, tons of bedrooms. The master retreat was phenomenal. The helicopter, the Ferraris, and the beautiful garages, and the barn, and I'm at a loss for words, but all I gotta do now is thank you and let all of you know that you gotta get in touch with Scott today, because this will not last long. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. It's your opportunity to be the talk of the town, really in the world, and especially here in Rancho Santa Fe. You're killing it. You beat me in pool, so I gotta go. I'm still crying from the game. Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you for the opportunity.
right, everybody, we are joined by Drew here from KSA Real Estate. We're flying over Fallbrook because you have an amazing estate built into the cliffs here.
That's correct.
But before we talk about this property, let's talk about Fallbrook as a whole.
It's the only place in the world where you can drive 45 minutes to the desert, 45 minutes to the ocean, and 45 minutes to the snow, all in one day.
Now, we were just flying over an amazing golf course here in the community.
That is the Palo Mesa Golf Course. As of right now, it's one of the only public golf courses remaining here in our town of Fallbrook. It's beautiful.
And I mean, looking down at that course right now, I mean, I think we should rappel down and go hit a couple balls and come right back up.
We can climb right back up and take off.
And as we're flying and looking down, I mean, you can just see all of the wineries, and it's a place where you can have your own private winery in your backyard.
That's correct. And most people do.
We're also approaching the Sportsplex. I'm not challenging you, but talk a little bit about this here.
Ingold Sports Park is the home to many of the youth sports here in Fallbrook, to include our soccer programs and our rugby programs. It's also the home of our adult softball leagues.
Now, here we are. We've just approached the home. Wow, what a masterpiece. Looking at it from this perspective, before we get inside, what do you love about the home from this bird's eye view?
So the bird's eye view really gives it its overall perspective and the quality of the engineering that went into this home. You know, as you can see, it is built into the side of the mountain.
Alrighty, Drew, well, thank you for this aerial tour of the community of Fallbrook. As we land here, you ready to get inside the home?
Absolutely.
We're here at this amazing home that is basically on this cliff overlooking all of San Diego. Talk a little bit about what we have here.
Okay, so this right here is actually, we call it Casa de Mazarat on the hill it's on. But this is actually a 6,600 square foot home, 4 bedrooms, 6 total bath on 4.5 acres. Everything in this house is dialed in and fully custom, from the outside to the pool area to everything you're going to see inside.
You're overlooking pretty much all of San Diego. Are you ready to take a look inside?
Yes, we are. This right here is, of course, the heart of the home. This is a full-on chef's kitchen. As you can see, we've got granite countertops, hand-blown glass. With all the cabinets as well, you're actually getting solid wood, custom lighting underneath where the stove's at and underneath the cabinets. This is actually a really good-sized dining room table. We do have the vaulted ceilings. It is a little bit of a mix of that Tuscan European feel, but again, they bring in certain qualities that is this area that is known for Fallbrook. Right over here, where you're actually seeing a lot of good ironwork, is all, again, custom design. This actually goes upstairs. They got 2 bedrooms that are upstairs. Each one is a full master in itself, has a full shower, full bath.
A lot of TLC went into this property, and we haven't even seen the master suite. So, speaking of the master suite, are you ready to take a look?
Yes, I am. We're walking into a very good sized master suite. Beautiful views. Feel the breezes are coming in automatically.
I was going to say, how relaxing
really
is
good.
that?
This is definitely where normally you would pay to go out and have this kind of treatment, but now it's in your own home as well. You have a full walk-in closet. You've got a tub that's actually brought in from Italy. Again, it has that very European feel and look to it. And then you've of course got a full walk-in shower as well.
Well, we could see that outdoors, and that pool was sparkling from the helicopter. Right. So I say we get back out there, we check it out, and then we meet back up with Drew.
It sounds good.
And here we are, Chet. Amazing home inside, and just as much detail I can see here outside. Talk about the space that we're in and these views that are just behind us here.
So right now we have a, of course, jacuzzi and saltwater pool. It's all remote controlled as far as turning on everything. Custom deck here, also has custom stamped concrete. And then in the back you have this huge barbecue. That is Brazilian wood countertop. There's just nothing that has been spared as far as the detail.
Alrighty, Chet, well, what do you say we head back inside and meet up with Drew?
Okay.
Good to see you.
Really good to see you again.
Of course. We are standing in a 2,200 square foot entertainment area. In front of us here, we have a cedar wine cellar. It's fully insulated, and it's built into the side of the mountain. So therefore, there's no thermostat. It stays the same temperature year round, regardless of what the temperature is outside.
As we transition over here to the bar, talk a little bit about what we have going on here, guys.
This is a custom bar built by the current owner. When he built the home, felt that this was just too much of an open space. So he decided that he would build this custom oak bar. The home is equipped with 52 speakers, which are all wired centrally here downstairs. So the cool part about that is you can listen to music in all different rooms and different stations or different types of music in each room. The home is also equipped with a 24-hour monitoring system and a full intercom system throughout. I wanted to show you something too. Located behind this screen is an actual plasma TV. But the cool part about this is the homeowner was smart enough to hide all of the electronic equipment that powers all of the surround system in the home, as well as the surveillance in the home. All you need to do is pull the TV out, turn it a little bit, and here, you'll see that the entire network is located behind the TV in the wall.
Guys, I say it's time for a little friendly competition.
Let's get it going.
But since you're such an athlete, we're gonna go Chet and Ty versus Drew. Little fool. Do we have any last words for Drew?
Look at this. His streak continues.
Oh!
Uh-oh.